Warner Brothers says it's focusing on transforming its biggest franchises into live service games. Yeah, good job, Warner. Very good job. Now that everyone is already stretched thin on live services, let's make more of them. Although, hey, you know what? People keep saying I'm too negative. Oh, I'm not helping the situation. You know what? Fucking fine. Fine. Warner, I know you're not going to listen to this, so I'm going to give you some advice, which would work, but I know you're not going to listen to it. So I'm still going to get to laugh at you failing, but now I can claim I tried. I did my part. You want to make bank? Make a game like the Arkham series. That's a live service. Since you're set on live services, like forget this Justice League shit, okay? Forget this. Just make an Arkham type game, make it a live service like you planned, and put in like Harley Quinn in her proper skin tight costume with ass and boob jiggle physics. Add Batgirl, like the real proper Batgirl, with skin tight spandex costume, so you could get a good look at that ass jiggling constantly, and similar things. I think an actual sexy Harley Quinn banner would probably bring you guys more money than the rest of your games combined. Yeah, Poison Ivy, yeah. Like OG Poison Ivy, like scantily clad, jiggling all over the place. Why don't you do that? Yeah, and that's right. You actually have to make him look good. Like, you see this shit? Don't make her look like this. You actually have to make her look good, okay? You gotta put some effort into it. So all Nikke did was create the best version of 2B that's been in a game so far, and they rocketed up to number 1 in the mobile charts, okay? It's been proven. You know how to make money. You just gotta stop actively opposing it. You're doing this to yourselves. To drive engagement and monetization of longer cycles. Yeah, that's all it is. It's monetization. Oh, and that female Robin as well. Yeah, look, nobody would complain about adding in all of these female characters if they looked good. They weren't bitchy ass girl bosses. If they jiggled, no one who's an actual fan is complaining that all the characters in Nikke are sexy women. No one's fucking bitching about that. As part of its latest earnings call, Warner Brothers CEO David Zaslav has outlined the company's plans to transform its biggest gaming franchises from traditional console and PC releases to always-on live service games. Let me actually just remind you here too, by the way. Another reason they want to do this, it's not just long-term monetization, monetizing longer cycles. It's also because if they make everything a live service, they get to cut off their older games. So right now, all of us can just say, all right, I'm not going to buy any of these new games, any of these remakes, any of these remasters, because the old games are better. I'm just going to stick to playing the old games. Well, if all games are live services, guess what? Can't do that anymore. They're just going to turn the game off. If you want to keep playing games, you're going to have to just get the new live service. Yeah, sure, it's worse than the previous one, but the previous one was taken down. What else are you going to do? Zaslav has made comments during his opening remarks to investors, in which referred to several of the company's franchises, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, Batman, and Mortal Kombat, as billion-dollar gaming properties. Wait, Mortal Kombat still is? That doesn't even sell anymore. Now, developer Netherlands Mortal Kombat 1, you notice, sold nearly 3 million copies since launching in mid-September of this year. Yeah, see, that compared to Street Fighter 6, that's nothing. Our focus, he continued, is on transforming our biggest franchises from largely console and PC based with 3 or 4 year release schedules to include more always on gameplay through live services, multi-platform, and free-to-play expansions. And the goal is to have more players spending more time on more platforms. And that is the fatal flaw of the live service model. Gamers have limited time. If you already play 1 or 2 live services, you're not going to play another one. That's the one thing these idiots never stop to think about. If you want to get gamers that are already playing 2 live services to jump and try your live service, it needs to be leaps and bounds better than the ones they're already playing. So ultimately, we want to drive engagement and monetization in longer cycles at higher levels. He continued. We currently underscale and see significant opportunity to generate greater post-purchase revenue. It literally is it's gonna be the MMO gold rush of the mid 2000s all over again. Yeah, so World of Warcraft had 13 million concurrent subscribers, was making bank. So everyone made an MMO. MMOs were everywhere. And then they realized, oh, fuck. Most people only play one MMO at a time, sometimes two, but usually just one. And everyone is like the entire MMO audience is already playing something. Well, shit. Warner Bros.' recent attempt at adapting one of its major franchises into a live service game, the free-to-play Mortal Kombat Onslaught, launched for iOS and Android at the end of October. I haven't even heard of that. I didn't even know that was a thing. It's free-to-play Hero Fighter Multiverses, featuring a huge range of playable characters from across the various franchises, and showed significant interest when it launched in open beta last summer, but was pulled offline earlier this year amid dwindling player numbers, with promises of a full release in current year +1. No, dude, we covered that, remember? Oh, yeah, sure. When Multiverses came out, the media was just slobbering all over that game's dick. Oh my God, guys, this is the biggest launch of a fighting game ever. Oh my God, over like 150,000 concurrent players. All this. Yeah, of course, it was a free-to-play game. That's why they had so many concurrent players, sure. But by the time they pulled the game down, it was averaging like what, 1,000 concurrent players. Like it was dipping. It was nowhere near its heights, man. As far as its tentpole console and PC releases go, Rocksteady's upcoming Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League looks to be Warner Bros.' first serious attempt at introducing a live service elements into a AAA game. All right, so this is Western live service, and then you could look at Nikkei to see what Eastern live service is. Which one's going to make the money? Notably, however, an extended gameplay showcase back in March was met with less than enthusiastic response from fans, with many lamenting its live service trappings, which included cosmetics-focused battle pass. Oh yeah, gotta love those battle passes. Warner Bros. Subsequently announced it would delay the game's initially due to arrive in current year -1, then May of this year, all the way to February of current year +1. At the time, it was said to push back Suicide Squad's release to the best quality experience for players. Nah, man. They're worried about monetization. Like that's all it is. And I don't blame them. Companies exist to make money and all, but you at least got to try to hide it a little bit. You at least gotta fucking try to make it like, not as obvious that you're just milking pay pigs. Come on, man. Come on, man.